For the first time in the history of the universe, I bring to you an open source media center like none other on the planet. For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be showing you the Miraclebox 4.0, the most powerful open source media center in the entire universe. This may be the end of cable TV as you know it, and the Miraclebox 4.0 will be coming to households all across the planet. Be ready for a powerful demo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the TV guy, and today we're going to take an inside look at the Miraclebox 4.0. And this is going to be part one of a series of videos introducing you to the different aspects and features of the Miraclebox 4.0. Now, one of the things that we figure is important is giving individuals who have this device more ways to connect to the internet for the first time of them setting up their Miraclebox 4.0. Now, you have three different ways. The first way is through Ethernet. The second way is through Wi-Fi. And the third way is through using an Android device such as a phone or a tablet. Now, if your Android device is already using Wi-Fi and your tablet is using Wi-Fi and you want to connect the Miraclebox on the same Wi-Fi network as your Android or tablet, the advantage to this is you don't have to remember that 100 word or letter long Wi-Fi password code. Now, this is especially important to anyone who just cannot remember their Wi-Fi password, but you want to connect to Wi-Fi. Let me give you an example. My father, basically, he's 75 years old. His Wi-Fi password is 20 characters long. I don't have no idea why, but he can't remember it. And you may fall in that category of trying to ask your wife or your kids or calling your grandson and saying, hey, what's my Wi-Fi password? Well, you may already have devices that are connected to your Wi-Fi. So guess what? The only thing you have to do if you have a Google account and you have an Android phone or tablet is use that device to sign in. So let me demonstrate the phone that I'm going to be using. So it's going to be on the screen here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to pop it in right here. Let me add my phone to the screen. And my phone should be somewhere right here. So now you get to see the inside of my phone as I scroll through. So you're going to see this appear as we go through this demo and hook it up so I can show you how easy it is to connect through your phone simultaneously while setting up the Miraclebox. Again, we can do this exclusively through our phone, so I'm going to show you that. So the first thing we're going to do in this demonstration is we're going to take the Miraclebox 4.0 and we're going to plug it up. Now remember, you want to have a power, it's going to come with a power cord. So we're going to plug it up here. And we're going to plug in the HDMI. And you know it's plugged up when that red light is on. That is a staple of Miraclebox. We always have the light indicator so you know it's on. So we're going to plug it up. We're going to set it down, and we're going to go in the inside, and you will see for the first time in history the inside of the Miraclebox 4.0 from the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inside of the Miraclebox 4.0. I'm going to let you be the first to witness the startup. Now, when you first power up your Miraclebox 4.0, this is what you can expect to see. Very clean startup, very high-end device built to be very, very responsive to your streaming needs. Now, when you first come to the screen, you can actually choose a language, and we're going to choose English, as again, the Miraclebox is compatible in any language. So we're going to press OK to choose English. And it's going to ask us, do you have an Android phone or tablet? In this case, we do have a tablet. We're going to hit yes. And we're going to use a tablet to set this up without having to remember any Wi-Fi password. So give me 1 second and I am going to have the tablet appear on the screen for you so you can actually see it. And there is a tablet, folks. So we're going to go over and we're going to look for the Google app. That's it right here. So we're going to hit next, so we found it. And we're going to use the voice to set up our device. As long as it's on the same Wi-Fi network, you can do this. So again, make sure it's on the same Wi-Fi network you choose to set up with, and you don't have to put in any password. So we're going to go Google. We're going to use a voice, and we're going to say, set up my device. So the tablet is actually going to find the device, and it looks like it did, and we're going to hit here to set it up. And it's going to say get started. So we're going to hit next. And it's actually going to search for the Miraclebox and try to find it on the Wi-Fi network. And once it does, it's going to go connect to the network. And again, we're using our Android tablet. And as you see, there's a verification code. So now it looks like it is syncing with our Android tablet. Now, every Android device won't sync with this. So again, it's going to depend on the Android update operating system that you have. But if you can get it to sync, then it's going to make your life a lot easier. So we're going to hit next. And we're going to choose a Wi-Fi network to connect to. Obviously, you want to make sure we're connecting here. And again, you don't see me putting in any passwords. Now I'm going to confirm my screen lock because I do have a screen lock on my tablet. So once I do that, it will allow me to continue. And again, I get to choose my Gmail account. So if you have a Gmail account, I'm going to choose it here. And I'm going to copy it. And it's going to allow me to copy my data to my account here. And as it's doing it, it will actually put everything over here, and I'm actually letting this do all the setup for me. It's saving me a lot of time. Now, as it's copying my data to Google, it's also being able to give me my recommendations of my YouTube account, of my Google account. So it's going to give me the ability to really open up this unit. And so it says I'm almost done. And here we have a remote. So you can actually download the remote, or you can open up the app. And we have a remote that you can download, and you can actually pair it to your device. So we're going to hit the number. So you can use your tablet as the remote and as a voice activation. So let's pair this up here. Hit the numbers here, 375A. We're going to pair it. And now it is paired successfully. So guess what? We can actually use this remote to navigate our Miraclebox. Now again, this is a Google certified product. So terms of service and policy, you can hit accept. And you can hit location, yes. And we can use the arrow to make moves here. And again, we're putting our remote to the side. So if you can do this with your Android compatible device, then that'll be great. If it's not compatible, don't worry. We're going to have remotes that are going to give you some of these same features. So we're going to hit finish. And folks, we just connected our Miraclebox to our device. And normally what will come on is a voice activation or recognition thing. So let's see if it's already synced in. And as soon as we press the voice, it's going to let us know that Google Assistant is now active on this device. So we're going to hit continue. And guess what? We're going to hit continue again. It will actually bring up a tutorial video to show us how to use Google Assistant. That comes right up on your Miraclebox. So there's a tutorial video that shows you how to use it. Here it comes now. And so now you're getting video instructions on your Miraclebox how to use a Google Assistant. So we can back out of that. You can watch that when you get your Miraclebox. And so folks, what this means is, yes, we have voice capability. So let me demonstrate that here. I'm going to ask the Miraclebox for the weather. 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 Let me try that again. Make sure I talk clearly. Weather. There we go.
Currently in Glen Allen, it's 45 with showers. The forecast tonight is 44 and mostly cloudy.
So it's giving us prompts to say. So now we're using a Google Assistant to get the weather. Now also, the Google Assistant will work with any Google compatible apps, but also we can actually use this to work with YouTube. Watch this. YouTube. And so I'm using the voice part to say YouTube. And as you see, it pulls up YouTube. I can use a voice here to search for something. NBA. Make sure I say it clearly, right? Oh, it caught that, right? So again, You have to be careful what you say because it will pull it up. NBA. So now I can use this remote to search for NBA stuff if I want to and just scroll here. And so we're going to turn the remote recorder off. And again, that is the Google Assistant working with the Miraclebox. And again, we're going to go through some of these apps here. Now, let me just take the time and tell you guys that the Miraclebox has the world's first and only fully customized Android TV operating system. And let me tell you what I mean by customized. Again, these are recommendations that it has you to watch on YouTube. So if you have favorite YouTube channels, you can watch that. Also, if you want to purchase movies, you can. If you don't want to purchase movies, well, no problem. You can watch them for free using the Miraclebox applications. Let me show you some of the customization features here, just so you know how customizable the Miraclebox is and how it can fit your needs as an individual. So we're going to go down here and we're going to move some apps around. All of these can be moved around. As you see, we are Google certified products, so we have to offer Google Movies, Google Store, Google Games. So a lot of possibilities here, but guess what? You do have the freedom of choice, and we wanted to make sure we gave you choices. So if you want to change your media center around, you can change the interface around. The user interface is very friendly. Let me show you. I'm going to press and hold the OK button, and I'm going to go to apps, and I'm actually going to move these things around. So if I want to move the Open Media Center all the way to the front, I can organize my applications how I want. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to organize it really quick, and I'm just doing this randomly. There's our Miracle app. I'm going to move that over here right beside the Media Center. I'm going to go over here and get the Memory Optimizer. Move that over here, and we're going to talk about these apps really quick. Going to move the speed test over here. I'm going to go over here and get my web browser so I can browse the web. And I'm going to go over here and get the Team Viewer in case you need remote support. Our technicians can remote in and assist you. And I'm going to also go over here and get the APK installer, which is really cool as well. So I'm going to go over here and get the APK installer and put that in here. And we have what's called Smart YouTube. This is a YouTube without ads. And we have regular YouTube as well. So we have both versions of YouTube. And so if you want an ad-free experience, well, we have that already for you. So now we've organized our apps, and you can move this any type of way you want, and we're going to go through them. Obviously, there's Open Media Center. As you know, it makes it easier to deal with the Miraclebox because we have our own custom coded Cody bill, which is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to show that in the next video. It's going to blow your mind. And we also have what's called the Miracle app. As you see here, this is our Miracle app. It's used to download the Miracle build, and it's also used to get our resources for free streaming. So you have that on here. That's exclusive to Miraclebox. And then we have an app that is absolutely phenomenal. And this is going to be groundbreaking technology. It is a memory optimizer. We can literally optimize the speed and performance of our Miraclebox with the click of a button, and it does all the evaluation for us. I'm going to hit OK, and it's going to start evaluating. It's going to start evaluating the memory, the cache, the residual cache, and it's going to look at APKs. It's going to optimize us up to 95%. And once it's done, we can actually press OK to boost it. And guess what? We just boosted the performance of our Miraclebox just that quickly. So this will keep it running smooth, running efficient. So you have the Miraclebox optimal running for your enjoyment. So again, we're going to go down and test your speed. Now this is a speed test. Is really cool. Now my Wi-Fi is on a lower Wi-Fi network because I did it from the tablet, which is, pretty low, but I do have a dual band, which I could have connected to, but I'm using the tablet in this case. And based on your speed, it will tell you what the best way to play video is. So in this case, I'm at 18 megabytes per second. So I can play 720, 1080 and 4K. And so it tells me what my internet can do. Now also with this quick speed test, I'm going to turn this off right here. And you have the initial speed test, and you also have a detailed test. This detailed test will actually go through and give you more detail about your Wi-Fi. And again, stuff that cable doesn't want you to know, but it's going to tell you if you are getting the most for what you're paying. So again, you have your detailed test, and this is going to test the DNS resolution. This is how fast your information is being pinged to your internet server. So again, you want to look at these numbers, and you want to scroll down to them, and we'll break these down in a later video, but it literally tells you the strength in great detail of your signal. It tells you about your DNS configurations. It tells you things that cable doesn't want you to know, because they don't want you to know too much, because if you do, then you can actually hold them accountable for not giving you the performance that you're paying for. So again, that's a detailed test. Also, we have Wi-Fi network. So if I want to see what is on the Wi-Fi network that I'm connected to, I can hit it here and I can see all the different Wi-Fi channels. I can see my neighbors. I can see who's around me. I can see what's on what channel. So this tells me if I need to go to a more efficient channel, or I can have my Wi-Fi boosted differently. So again, there's my Miracle 5, which is my 5 gigahertz channel, which I'm not connected to. I'm connected to 2.5. So I know all the Wi-Fi networks that I have here. I know what my neighbor has, and I know what channel I'm on. So very good for determining that. Then we have the Wi-Fi channels. And this is really good, because it will literally tell you how many devices you have that are streaming from your channel. So you can see all the different channels here. You can see it basically give a breakdown of what frequency the devices are on. So you know that, hey, I can switch to a better channel to get the optimal performance. So this really gives you a lot of detail when it comes down to connecting the internet. So this is pretty much the first media center that has this as a default app. And again, we customize this to be efficient. So next I want to go down here to network devices. So I can tell every device that's on my Wi-Fi at the same time. So maybe your kid has more than one device on here. So you can see what's been on here, what's connected. It gives you a very detailed account of everything on here. You can see the Miraclebox here, right here, last responded moments ago. I can see anything that has hit my Wi-Fi. There's my printer. There is my cable box here. So I can see pretty much everything connected to my network. There's my Samsung, which is the device I'm using now, which is cool. I have my phone on here. There's my Amazon Alexa. There's my router. So I can see all of my things here. So this is really a good detailed test. I think every unit needs this, because you just want to know if you're getting the most out of your internet. So that tells you that. Now that is a little quick look at some of the really exclusive apps we have here at Miraclebox. And again, these are phenomenal. Now you can connect Ethernet cord, but for the sake of time, we're just showing you this. And then you have the web browser. And let me show you how cool the web browser is. It's really smooth to work with. I mean, this thing just glides up and down. So this is really a nice feature to have this here. But I'm going to use the voice here. So I'm going to use this voice activated tablet here, which I'm going to play with, and I'm going to use it to search the internet. So let me go Amazon. And yes, I just said Amazon, and it connected me to Amazon. So I'm going to use the little toggle to scroll to the site. And folks, you can shop on your Miraclebox 4.0. It is an entire mini computer. It's a machine is what it is. So I can shop. I can go through here. If I want to look for headphones, I can do that. And so I can actually type in the response on my tablet. So again, for those of you who can't interact because of your deficiency of an Android tablet, don't worry, we're going to have remotes that do this. But again, how awesome is this to finally have something that's responsive? And again, not every Android device is going to be responsive, but a lot of them will. So we're going to hit go, and I can shop and look for headphones right on my Miraclebox 4.0. And folks, it's a lot of possibilities with these. And again, we have our recommendations here. We can go right to YouTube right here. It's going to connect to your YouTube channel. And if you want to watch how-to videos, get to YouTube, you can get right to it with no problem. There you go. And you can be able to watch anything you want here. And so as you see, it brings a gorgeous picture up here. And again, we haven't even gotten into the live TV, the games, or the movies and TV show apps. And it's just so much that we have to cover, but I just wanted to give you an initial look at what your Miraclebox 4.0 is going to look like and how efficient it can be. And in later videos, we'll break down all of this. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you order yours now. Our site is open up for pre-ordering, so you can actually purchase a Miraclebox. You can pre-order one right now. They're going to be in stock on April the 1st. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can see more demo and reveal videos of the Miraclebox 4.0. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.